February favourites, take 2. Hey, welcome to my February favourites. The second go of this. The first one was absolutely disastrous, but I still uploaded it. So apologies to those 3 people that saw it. Let's just forget that happened. So last month's favourites are all actually like beauty and makeup related. There wasn't anything that kind of stood out for me fashion wise, TV wise, anything else but makeup and beauty. So I'm just going to get right into it. So if you saw my pennies haul video, and if you didn't, I'll leave the link somewhere here, you'll recognise the next product, and that is the nose pore strips. So these are just pennies, they're called Face Treats nose pore strips with aloe vera in them, and they're $1.50, and you get 4 pore strips in them each. And this is what the pore strips look like in their little packets. I was really surprised how well these worked. At the time I had bought 2 packs just in case they were actually decent enough. And now I have probably a collection of maybe like 6 packs because they just work so well. So you just drench your nose and you just place the strip right over it, kind of getting rid of all the air bubbles. Leave it on for like 15 minutes, and once you peel away you will see your pores on that strip. As manky as it sounds, it's fabulous. So I mean, for $1.50 you get 4 of these little packs and you just can't go wrong. If you haven't tried them yet, I really recommend you do because I love them. So the next item was part of another haul, and I will leave that blog post in the description bar below, and that is the Topshop bronzer in Mohawk. So that's the colour of it, just Mohawk. It's just a matte bronzer. It actually broke on me, that's why there is no lid on this. It's a matte bronzer, so it's perfect for contouring. I have it on today, if you can tell. It's just the perfect shade. It's not really orange, it's just like nice and warm tone, and I think it's just perfect for contouring. I hate shimmery bronzers. I just have a phobia against them, and this is just the dream. Can we all just ignore the state of my hair? It's greasy AF. So the next 2 things I have are from Lush, and they are already my holy grail. And the first one is the Bubblegum Lip Scrub. So this is it, and it is just the best thing of my life. So it says, this sugary, perfectly pink polisher keeps lips in tip-top condition and tasting of candy floss. That is exactly what it does. And it smells absolutely divine. It smells of candy floss, it tastes like candy floss, and it's just a saviour. During like the colder winter months, my lips get so dry and chapped. You wear lipstick over chapped lips, it is not cute, and nobody wants that. So this is just perfect. Before I got this I was using brown sugar and Vaseline like the vast majority do, but nothing works as well as this, so I really recommend it, and it was only like €6, so it's something you'll always go to. I use it every night and every morning and just throughout the day, just to have a little lick of it. It tastes so good. So the next item, again from Lush, is really my holy grail, and when I say holy grail, like I don't know where I've been without this. It is just a game changer for me, and that is a solid serum full of grace. It just looks like a bar of soap, to be honest. It was bigger than this. I've just really gone through it. So it says on the pack, it's a solid serum for sensitive skin with fresh rose petals, portobello mushrooms and soothing rainforest butters. It just, yeah, it really smells of the rose petals actually. So what I was told this does is it produces the elasticity in your skin, which is like the first thing to go on when we get older. So it's great then for under the eyes, but also as like an all over moisturiser because it just smells divine and it feels so soft on your skin the next morning. I don't want to say too much because I'm thinking of doing a blog post on this and another item that have totally changed the texture of my skin, so you'll just have to read that to know more about it. The next item is a foundation which I actually got on Christmas Eve, but I just found that in the last month and a half I've been using it most. It was the application that put me off. That is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. So this is it. So it markets itself as a foundation and a concealer, and you'll realise that when you see the applicator, which was what really bothered me most about it because you're just kind of packing it on your skin, and I just found it was a lot of effort. I much prefer when they have the pumps. I actually do really like this. I don't even know what colour I have because it was on the pack and I threw it out. And I originally wanted the Repair Wear, if anyone remembers that. It was like my first proper expensive foundation and I wanted full coverage just like that, so I was recommended this. It is full coverage, but it's not as full as I expected it to be because I was comparing it to the Repair Wear. So I do find that I'm going to this lot lately and actually using it as a concealer if I'm not using it as a foundation as it is. So if you're in the market for a new foundation, I recommend you give this one a go. So the next product is something again I've had for a while, but just the last month or so I'm using it a lot more, and that is a Rimmel lip liner in Cappuccino. I think everybody already has this lip liner. It's just a staple for most. I'm just loving it lately because I'm wearing it all over my lips and not just as a lip liner, and I don't put a lipstick over it. But if I do, I use Taupe from MAC because they both go so well together. So that's its swatch there. It's just a gorgeous warm brown tone and it gives a real Kylie Jenner effect. I'm just really into dark lips lately, and if you're just like me, I think you should really get this. It's only about €5 or so, and this will constantly be in your handbag, trust me. So the next item I also have a blog post about, a review on, so I'm going to leave that in the description box below, and that is the Cocoa Brown Bronzing Gel in Matte. This is it. Oh, I love it. I love finding a new tan because once you find one tan, you tend to kind of stick with it and you're too nervous to try anything else because tans can be really dodgy to try, and this you just cannot go wrong with. It is the perfect matte shade. It is instant, but I mean, it applies and dries so fast and evenly that you will have no issues putting this on every day. I don't want to say too much because it's all in the blog and you need this in your life. So that's my February favourites. I know there's only a few things in there, but it was a really short month. But it's probably the one month where I think everything I used were like gems that like most people need to get. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.